Good morning, everyone. I hope that you had amazing 4 days of these mindset capsules. And today we are going to dive into a very, very important topic. And the most important topic of every one of us is actually mindset, adopting rich mindset. Why is it important for every one of us? Because if you have some experience about life, which you already have, you can observe that everything is coming from our mindset. Everything is coming from our thinking. And all the successful people, what is different in with them? The most different thing about them is their thinking. And why people are different from each other? Because their thoughts are different. So their ability to create different realities make them different. Very simple. But often, affects the most what affects our mindset the most is one thing which we sometimes tend to ignore. And that one thing is your limiting beliefs. So yesterday when we talked about those 4 buttons. Can you remember what the 4 buttons were? If anyone can say or type in the chat box, what were the 4 buttons? BTEA. And if we reshuffle these words, then it is like beta. You can just make it easy and simple to understand. BETA, beta frequency. So your work is, even if these sessions get over, your work is to ask yourself, what is my beta frequency? That means in this situation, what is the belief that I am creating? What is my emotion related to it? What is the thought that I am focusing upon mostly right now? And now, what is my next action step? If all these 4 things are in alignment, then you become a powerful magnet of manifestation. So, what is your beta frequency? You can ask this question every time whenever you are faced with a problem or whenever you want to correct or you want to create a desirable result. And nothing can get simpler than this process that we have discussed in these 5 days. So, uh, just absorb this concept so well that every time you will be means anytime you are somewhere and you want to manifest certain things or you are at your work, what is my beta frequency? Because when you apply your beta frequency to achieve your goals, then things will start shifting. Now there are three powerful processes to use and to raise this beta frequency. And these powerful processes have worked wonders for me. And yesterday, someone had said that please share your experience of the first magic experience. So in the lockdown, I came across this law of attraction, not through Rhonda Byrne, through some other author. Like one was Dr. Joseph Murphy, and the other one was Michael Lozier. I read their books, and something shifted in me. And I thought that if training your mind can be so powerful that it can make beautiful change in your money area, relationship area, that means इसमें physical hard work तो कुछ भी नहीं है. So let me try it in my practice. And at that time in 2020, we were advised not to open our clinics. Income was stopped. After some months, we opened our clinics. And I thought that, there was so much of fear around all of us know that everyone was scared to go out. Even doctors were scared, patients were scared, staff members were scared. So I thought that in such a situation, how is it possible to make good amount of money? Then I thought that let me try. Harm kya hai? There is no harm in trying. So I started following certain practices of manifestation, especially the same thing that I have shared since 4 days. And today also I'm going to share a few things with you. Then I started, I just wrote down one amount of money that I want this X amount of money per month in my clinic in this year. And that was the month of September. I remember in the month of August, I started working towards it. So I was like, uh, means gyms were closed. I am a fitness enthusiast, so I could not go to gym. So that time I thought that this time I will use to train my staff members. I used to go early to my clinic like 9:30 a.m. and started taking their meeting every day for 1 hour. And I trained them for creating new systems according to that Corona standards. And then created systems, SOPs, trained them for communication, asked them how to do things, how to set up the instruments. Many new staff members were there because old staff members had left because of certain challenges. So there were many challenges, and suddenly, I don't know, out of the blue moon, things started shifting so magically. In the month of September, we were absolutely occupied working till 7 p.m. And our clinic initially used to be till 9 p.m. And this time, we did not give any break in the afternoon hours, and we kept only single shift from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And because I had this limiting belief that if I close down my clinic earlier, I will lose out on a lot of patients. Surprisingly, my clinic income doubled, and in the month of September 21, it was the highest earning month till that time. And it was magical because the situation was not so favorable, and plus, staff members were new, and also our timings had changed. So many things had changed. It was as if I was starting clinic from scratch. From that day, my faith got strengthened so much that it is just so easy. I have to just align my frequency. But what is important and why it is difficult for most of the people is that, means I'm not boasting here, but I will share why things work out for me. One secret to that, I'm very faithful. I'm a faithful person. If I'm working with my coach, आई सरेंडर माई सेल्फ. मतलब अगर मेरे कोच ने कुछ बोला है कि ऐसा करो, माई माइंड डजेंट स्टार्ट क्वेश्चनिंग. उन्होंने बोला है तो करना है, क्योंकि वाई माई कोच इज टेलिंग मी, बिकॉज माई कोच वॉन्ट्स मी टू अट्रैक्ट मोर मनी, मोर सक्सेस. सो वेन एवर there is any proven principle which has worked for others, if you put your 100% faith to it, it will work for you. And if you don't have faith, it will not work for you. This is a very simple strategy of anything that you follow in your practice or in your work. So there are three processes that have been very powerful to me, which I would like to share with you. So the biggest limiting belief about money, which I have found out after talking to many people, is if someone is asking for money, he or she is a bad person. We have so many limiting beliefs that हम लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि कोई अगर मेरा मुझसे पैसे मांगने आया है, इसका मतलब इनका अपना कोई सेल्फिश मोटिव है. And here we stop being in rich mindset. So what is the belief of a person with rich mindset? तो rich mindset वाला इंसान सोचेगा, if that person is adding some value of money to this particular product or service, मतलब उसके पास देने के लिए कुछ है. Let me see what value am I getting for the welfare of my life. तो मेरे लाइफ में ये यूजफुल है क्या, या फिर मुझे इसके बदले में वैल्यू क्या मिलने वाली है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ समवन आस्क्स यू टू इन्वेस्ट 5 lakhs और 10 lakhs, तो आप अमाउंट की तरफ देख कर ही आपका चालू हो जाता है स्टोरी माइंड में, 5 लाख 10 लाख, अरे लेकिन रुको, उसके बदले में क्या मिलने वाला है ये देखो. लुक एट द वैल्यू देयर यू आर गोइंग टू गेट. So if the value you are going to get is giving you more profits in money, relationship or health, then it's a good deal. And if you feel that value nahi mil raha hai utna, then it is not a good deal. So always look at the value than the amount of money that has been poured in. This is the thinking pattern of rich mindset. But our limiting belief वहीं पे रुक जाता है, जहां नंबर दिख गए, we start our stories and we start creating that labels. So today we are going to change our money belief. एक money belief हम change करने वाले हैं आज, ताकि when you go today out of these sessions, you will look at your work, you will look at your customers, clients, patients, or you will look at every service provider with a new mindset, with a new perspective, right? So number one process is talking to your future self. Now, do you remember the magic formula? The magic formula that we had discussed yesterday was, does anyone remember? Core buttons अलग थे.
BTE.
Yes. The magic formula was act as if. Act as if was the magic formula. So act as if क्या कहता है कि इस तरह से एक्शन, बिहेवियर और अपना पूरा पर्सनालिटी ऐसे बना जैसे आप तो वो बन चुके हो. So our three processes are dependent on this magic formula act as if. तो कल का सेशन अगर आपको act as if याद नहीं है तो you can just go to the recording. So act as if का मतलब become that person who is capable and who deserves to attract this particular dream. Now, According to act as if these three processes, out of that first is talking to your future self. टॉकिंग टू योर फ्यूचर सेल्फ। अभी ये कैसे, हमें तो सिर्फ प्रेजेंट पता है। तो यही है हमारा बिगेस्ट चैलेंज इन मैनिफेस्टेशन इज दैट वी गेट एंटेंगल्ड इन आवर प्रेजेंट रियलिटी विच इज नॉट गुड इनफ। अच्छा, आप में से कितने लोग ये मानते हो कि आपके हेल्थ, रिलेशनशिप और या मनी, इसमें से जो एरिया आपका बहुत अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है उसके बारे में आप ज्यादा सोच रहे हो, और उस एरिया के बारे में कम सोचते हैं जो अच्छा चल रहा है? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू अग्री विद दिस? राइट? तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, अननोइंगली वी आर फोकसिंग ऑन व्हाट इज नॉट वर्किंग वेल फॉर अस। सो स्लोली वी स्टार्ट अट्रैक्टिंग ब्रेकडाउन्स इन दैट एरिया और इन अनदर एरिया, क्योंकि हम वही इंसान है, पर्सन तो एक ही है, भले ही हमारा एरिया अलग अलग है। करेक्ट? तो आज हम इस हैबिट को ब्रेक करने वाले हैं। हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू चेंज दिस माइंडसेट? बाय प्रैक्टिसिंग टॉकिंग टू आवर फ्यूचर सेल्फ। Future self. Okay. So now, right now, I am giving you 15 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds दे देती हूँ। 30 seconds to visualize. फर्स्ट, सबसे पहले तो विजुअलाइज करने से पहले डिसाइड कर लो कि कौन सा गोल आपके माइंड में है। अगर मनी गोल है तो मनी को विजुअलाइज करो, अगर हेल्थ गोल है तो हेल्थ को, या फिर अगर किसी रिलेशनशिप ब्रेकडाउन में हो तो रिलेशनशिप को। पहले एक ही एरिया को डिसाइड करना है। अभी इस एरिया में जब आई विल से स्टार्ट, यू विल हैव टू स्टार्ट विजुअलाइजिंग हाउ योर फ्यूचर वर्जन, मतलब आप ही ये गोल प्राप्त करने के बाद कैसे दिखते हो आपको, और आपको कैसे महसूस हो रहा है। सो यू विल विजुअलाइज दिस इज कॉल्ड एज टॉकिंग टू योर फ्यूचर सेल्फ। सो योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ। सो विजुअलाइज with your eyes open or with your eyes closed, whatever you prefer. How does your version, your best version, look like when you have already achieved this particular money goal or your health goal or your relationship goal, where you are absolutely fulfilled, you are joyful, you are smiling, you are pleasantly surprised, you are in peace? How does that make you feel? How are you responding? Now, act as if you are telling your best friend what you have already achieved. In your visualization, act as if you are telling your best friend about your journey, about your goals, what you have achieved. Now, imagine yourself that you are writing a letter to your coach with the results that you created. Great. Now open your eyes. How are you feeling? Have you experienced that space? How does it feel like to be in that space where you have already achieved your goal? Does it feel great or it makes you feel doubtful? Happy? Amazing.
Happy.
Happy, then you are in sync with your future self. Now, your constant practice is whenever you are walking, whenever you are doing some mundane task, जहाँ कुछ दिमाग नहीं लगाना है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप साइकिल चला रहे हो, आप ड्राइविंग कर रहे हो, कुकिंग कर रहे हो, यू आर वॉशिंग क्लोथ्स और यूटेंसिल्स, और यू आर ड्राइविंग फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर जहाँ आप रोज ही जाते हो। सो यू आर नॉट यूजिंग योर ब्रेन दैट एक्टिवली। या फिर आप वॉक पे जाते हो, विच एवर एक्टिविटी, यू आर टेकिंग अ बाथ, यू आर यूजिंग योर टॉयलेट, जहां भी आपको बहुत ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है, मेक अ प्रैक्टिस ऑफ टॉकिंग टू योर फ्यूचर सेल्फ एज इफ आपके फ्यूचर सेल्फ का आप इंटरव्यू ले रहे हो। और देखो वहां से क्या इनपुट आता है, वही आपका लाइन ऑफ एक्शन है, सिंपल, राइट। नंबर टू थिंग इज गिव। नंबर वन था टॉकिंग टू योर फ्यूचर सेल्फ, नंबर टू इज गिव। व्हाई गिव? बिकॉज इफ यू रिमेंबर ऑन डे वन वी टॉक्ड अबाउट व्हाट यू गिव कम्स बैक टू यू। दैट मीन्स आप जो भी देते हो वो आपके पास वापिस आता है। तो अभी क्या देना है? अ वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन इज क्या देना है? तो अभी बहुत सारे लोग हमें शेयर करते हैं कि मैंने ये चैरिटी की, मैंने वो चैरिटी की। सो आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द चैरिटी हियर, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट गिविंग समथिंग एवरी डे। तो व्हाट कैन यू गिव? अभी अगर यू वांट टू अर्न अ लॉट ऑफ मनी और यू वांट टू मैनिफेस्ट योर ड्रीम्स, दैट मीन्स यू आर हैविंग दिस पार्टनरशिप विद यूनिवर्स। रिमेंबर इन दिस वर्ल्ड एवरीथिंग इज गिव एंड टेक, एवरीथिंग इज गिव एंड टेक। आप आसपास कुछ भी देखो, एवरीथिंग इज गिव एंड टेक। आपका बिजनेस भी गिव एंड टेक है। इफ यू आर अर्निंग मनी, आप भी उसके बदले में आपके कस्टमर, क्लाइंट या पेशेंट को कुछ दे रहे हो, इसीलिए यू आर गेटिंग पेड। आपके रिलेशनशिप्स में भी गिव एंड टेक है। अगर गिव एंड टेक का इक्वेशन डिस्टर्ब हो गया तो रिलेशनशिप में प्रॉब्लम आने लगते हैं। डू यू अग्री विद दिस? तो ये रिलेशनशिप कहाँ भी हो सकती है, कस्टमर क्लाइंट के साथ हो सकती है, हस्बैंड वाइफ में हो सकती है, इवन बच्चे और पेरेंट्स में भी हो सकता है। क्योंकि अगर आपको लगता है आप इसीलिए बच्चों के लिए सब कर रहे हो क्योंकि आपका बिलीफ है कि दिस इज द वे हाउ आई वाज रेज्ड, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो पे ऑफ कर रहे हो। अगर आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपको एडुकेट किया है तो यू फील कंपेल्ड कि आप नेक्स्ट जनरेशन को एडुकेट करो। एवरीवेयर इट इज गिव एंड टेक, एवरीवेयर। सो पहले इस यूनिवर्स के लॉ को समझ लो। अगर आपको यूनिवर्स से कुछ चाहिए तो आपको यूनिवर्स को कुछ देना पड़ेगा। एंड व्हाट विल यू गिव टू यूनिवर्स? नंबर वन इज ग्रैटिट्यूड। ग्रैटिट्यूड, थैंकफुलनेस। व्हाट विल यू गिव? ग्रैटिट्यूड। तो ग्रैटिट्यूड कैसे देंगे? आई एम थैंकफुल फॉर, नाउ ऑब्जर्व व्हाट यू ऑलरेडी हैव। करेक्ट, ऑब्जर्व व्हाट यू ऑलरेडी हैव। सो अभी आपके आसपास अगर आपका मनी का गोल है तो देखो कि मनी से खरीदी हुई कौन सी तीन चीजें आपके पास है जो आपने नोटिस नहीं की, लेकिन मैंने बोलने के बाद आपने नोटिस। हो सकता है आप जो जिस पेन से लिख रहे हैं वो आपने खरीदा है, इस मोबाइल को आपने खरीदा है, आप कबर्ड या कोई बेड या कुछ भी यूज कर रहे हैं। सो देर आर, आई टॉक अबाउट थ्री थिंग्स बट देर आर मिलियंस ऑफ थिंग्स दैट यू हैव बॉट विद मनी। सो योर असाइनमेंट फॉर टुडे इज राइट थ्री थिंग्स अबाउट, एटलीस्ट थ्री थिंग्स अबाउट मनी दैट यू आर थैंकफुल फॉर। तो ये आपका असाइनमेंट है आफ्टर द सेशन इज ओवर। एंड व्हाट एल्स कैन यू गिव? यू कैन गिव अप्रिसिएशन कि ओ वाओ आई लव दिस या आई लव दैट, या फिर कोई भी इंसान दिखे तो सी व्हाट यू कैन appreciate them about. Start appreciating people and see how magics start unfolding in your relationship area. And number three is generosity. बी जेनरस फॉर नो रीजन। जेनरस मतलब सामने वाले इंसान की जरूरत क्या है। जेनरस का मतलब ये नहीं है कि यू जस्ट गो आउट एंड स्टार्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग मनी और फूड। इट इज अबाउट इफ द पर्सन इज हंग्री फॉर फूड, let me help him with food. If the person is hungry for someone listening to him, if that need is there, let me just give a listening ear. If the person looks depressed, let me give them some appreciating or encouraging remarks. So this is generosity. Now, number three point. Number one was talking to your future self. Number three was giving through gratitude, generosity, and appreciation. Number three point is inspired action. Now, what is inspired action? Inspired action means not having desperate action. मुझे करना पड़ता है. We have discussed it yesterday, right? So, inspired action is, I look forward to have this six-pack abs. So, I love going to gym. I love having conversational skills training. I love to train my mindset for attracting more richness in my life. Or, I love listening to people. I love giving interviews. I love to give 10x value to my customers. I love to help people at my workplace so that they can get more results from my help. So, when you love all the processes that are required to earn money, then there are more chances that your manifestation process will work for you. Why? Because if you are not enjoying what you're doing, then you will not be able to grow in that area, because that energy is desperate energy, and desperate energy is a repelling force. It creates a repelling force. Now, the question is, if these three things can help me to adopt my abundance mindset, what will happen after 7 days or 1 month? क्योंकि ये knowledge तो उड़ जाएगा, right? So, the biggest helpful factor is to be in that space every day. To be in that space because हमारा brain wired नहीं है ना. Because what we have discussed about in these 5 days is not something that we have grown up listening to. इससे सारी अपोजिट चीजें हमने सुनी है. तो अभी अगर हमें हमारे बेसिक लिमिटिंग बिलीफ्स चेंज करने हैं टू क्रिएट आवर डिजायर्ड रियलिटी, सो वी विल हैव टू गिव अ repetitive force to this brain, repetitive thoughts to this brain. तो repetitive thoughts कैसे आएंगे? Repetitive thoughts आएंगे when constantly you are answering to your logical brain, logical mind. How will that happen? By attending Rich Mindset morning capsules. Very simple. So our plan is to start Rich Mindset morning capsules 8 to 8:20 a.m. from October 1. And we have decided to keep a nominal energy exchange for that. Why? Because I want people to commit to this journey. I want people to create miraculous results in their lives. And when I say that there is a nominal energy exchange, many people might be thinking, oh, iske matlab I will have to pay. So remember how your limiting belief is into play now. Your limiting belief will pop up every time there is a conversation about money. But according to my experience, when you become comfortable with the conversation of money, money starts coming to you easily. And that will happen when you are ready to add value to your own life. So instead of operating from scarcity mindset, if you start operating from abundance mindset, then I want to give you a new belief of money today. Are you ready to get a new belief which can change many things in your life? So the new belief that you are going to adopt from today is, I buy with love, I give with love, I sell with love, I take with love. So I give with love, I take with love. Very simple. So whenever you make any money transaction from today, 1 रुपया भी किसी को देना है, 10 रुपए का नोट भी किसी को देना है, I take with love, I give with love. So you will not ask this question to yourself. पहले ही सोच लो, पैसे को हाथ में लेने से पहले सोच लो ये ट्रांजैक्शन करना है कि नहीं. पूरा सोच विचार करो, बार्गेनिंग करो, नेगोशिएशन करो. नाउ अब व्हेन दिस इज द टाइम कि अभी आपको वो ट्रांजैक्शन करना है, 10 रुपए हो, 1 रुपया हो, 100 रुपए हो, 1 लाख हो, 1 करोड़ हो, अभी आप देते वक्त ये नहीं सोचोगे कि मेरा कम हो रहा है, जो जनरली हमारे साथ होता है. और इसीलिए इट गोज आउट ऑफ अलाइनमेंट. सो योर वर्क इज to say, I give with love, I take with love. Are you ready to create this new relationship with money? Very good. And this is what our Rich Mindset morning capsules are going to be about, to make you easy with money. जैसे आपका रिलेशनशिप मनी के साथ इजी हो जाता है, you will start attracting more and more opportunities, unexpected opportunities of earning money. You won't know how right candidates, right clients are getting into your circle. And you are like, इतना आसान तो इससे पहले कभी नहीं था. And I want you to experience that. And this is the intention behind this. And before we hop off the call, I want to let you know that if you feel that you deserve abundance, then you deserve this training. And about money, all of us require training. All of us require training. Unless and until you train your mind, it is not possible to bring about new actions. Because beta, belief, emotion, thoughts, and actions, is the alignment formula, and magic formula is act as if. Right? So if you are ready to start this journey with me, and this journey does not have any stop button. This journey does not have any stop button. You can decide for how many months you want to go on. This is the beauty of this program, and this is the new creation. So this is also the idea of the universe that I got, because I understand that people don't have time to invest in 1 hour, 1.5 hours. But if we can concise the same solution in a simplified manner, which is workable and which can be implemented immediately, it can add more value to your life. So see you on 1st October. Before that, today is not the last day. Tomorrow, we are going to meet again as a bonus day, and I want to listen to your side. सो कम विद अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. आपके लाइफ के जो भी क्वेश्चंस है, डाउट्स है, व्हाई सम थिंग्स आर नॉट वर्किंग, आई एम ओपन, अवेलेबल टू ओनली आंसर योर क्वेश्चंस एंड satisfy your doubts. All right. So today's work is to come up with a lot of question. All right. See you tomorrow with your Q&A because बहुत बोल लिया मैंने, अभी मुझे सुनना है. All right. Take care. Bye bye and see you in our rich mindset morning capsules. Bye bye.